Awesome. Thanks for being attentive. Let's continue. So on this video, we will create a trading plan for the remaining penny stocks on our list. On the previous video, we did narrow down our watch list to 2 penny stocks, and those 2 penny stocks were VNUE and ASTI. Let's take a further look at those 2 penny stocks. So the first one that we mentioned, VNU, and we have already identified various criteria for these 2 stocks. They are big percent gainers. They have big significant volume. They have matched a particular trading pattern, one of the 5 that we looked at in the previous video. Take a look at the previous video to see how we started building our watch list. The penny stocks also met or achieved new 52-week highs, and they also exhibited news catalysts. So before we go into our trading plan for these 2 remaining penny stock, VNUE and ASTI, let's take a look at what are the news catalysts or SEC filings that are causing these 2 stocks to spike in price and to have an upward trend in the volume momentum. So as I can see for VNUE, it does have some news catalysts, and let's take a look at what those are. Let me pull up those. Let's see here. And so VNUE has a SEC filing. This one is dated December 31st, 2020. And let's see what impact that had on VNUE. All right, and generally I look at news and press release between 4 weeks to 6 weeks, and then try to identify what impact it has on the chart. So the 31st is this candle right here. And as you can see, the SC13 SEC filing did have an impact. On that filing, what you'll see is that insiders acquired additional shares. And that could definitely be an indication that the insiders know of something or some event, some future event that will have a significant impact on the share price. And as you can see on December 13th, after the press release, you see a big green candle. Right, the stock spiked significantly on low volume and then consolidated for several days. Let's see if there are any other press release. All right, so that's one that was December 31st. In January of this year, 2021, On January 5th, they did provide some business update to the shareholders, and that could be stemming from previous activities in December and November. There were also additional press release on January 14th. VNUE announces Soundstrat deal with New HD Media. So that's a partnership right there. And one more additional press release was on January 19th, where VNUE has signed additional partnership. This one is with Nashville country artist Garcia BL. And so those are the most recent press release. On the 19th of January, 2021, on the 14th of January, 2021, as well as the shareholders business update on January 5th, 2021. And if we go back to the chart, we can see that here in January, January 5th, January 14th, January 19th, you can see that those press releases did have an impact on the stock price as the stock has spiked 4 consecutive days. All right, so VNUE has press release. And let's see if VNUE is in a hot sector. Because that is also a criteria for creating our watch list. All right, let's go to Yahoo Finance. And it's in the sector of communication services, industry, entertainment. At this time, even though there are momentum in particular stocks in the communication services, at this time, the hot sectors are electric vehicle, as well as the cannabis industry. And there's also momentum in the technology sector, specifically the solar sector. So in this case, at this time, VNUE is not in a particular hot sector at this time. All right, so let's hold off on this one before we start to create a trading plan. Let's take a look at our second stock, which is ASTI. And give me a moment while I pull up ASTI. And just going back to our template for creating a trading plan. A trading plan is a map that provide details about your trading activities. And a trading plan is essential for trading penny stocks or even trading listed stocks. It is important to have a plan. And some of the aspects of creating a trading plan, we'll get into that after looking at ASTI so that we can determine which of these two stocks we should create a watch list for. All right, let's pull up ASTI to see what sorts of news catalysts and let's see here. Let's move back one more template. All right. So for ASTI, it does have some news release on the 15th and on the 20th. And give me a sec, let me tabulate. All right, okay. All right, so the first one that we'll look at is the SEC filing. And this is Form 3, which is also showing the acquisition of shares by insiders. So this could be an indication of significant future events for ASTI. And then there's also press release on social media that is creating some amount of hype for ASTI. All right, so that's two catalysts we have so far. Let's see if ASTI is in a hot sector. ASTI is in the technology sector and it's in the solar industry. At this time, electric vehicle, renewable energy, clean energy are a part of a hot sector, mostly because of the Biden administration passing legislation to support that industry. So between VNUE, which had some SEC filing in regards to acquisition of shares by insiders, as well as update to shareholders, but it's not in a hot sector. For ASTI, it is in a hot sector and it does have a catalyst, which is the SEC filing, indicating that the insiders are acquiring additional shares. So let's go with ASTI as the selected penny stock from our watch list, which started first with 13 stocks. Then it was further screened down to 11 stocks. Then from those 11 stocks, we selected, I think, 3 stocks. No, we selected 5 stocks. And then from the 5 stocks, we narrowed it down to ASTI and VNUE. And then to move on to creating our trading plan, we will select ASTI to do that. All right, and yeah, let's end here. Thanks for being attentive. On the next video, we will create a trading plan for ASTI.